Approach the Second Sun. So let me just get this on Stream Decker and then we'll go through a quick deck tech. Alrighty. Oh, no, wrong deck. Blue-white approach. Approach being approach the Second Sun, 7 mana. When you cast it for the first time, you gain 7 life and put it 7 cards from the top. When you cast it for the second time, then you get to win the game. So it's kind of an alt win con for a control deck. The rest of the deck is just about extending the game, killing everything, countering, just good blue-white control things. So we have Censor, basically 2 mana, counter unless they pay 1, and you can cycle it for blue mana. Supreme Will can basically mana leak or lets us look for specific cards. Search for Askanta, likely no at this point. Very good for grinding games. We have 4 Absorbs, and then kind of highlights a couple Brazen Borers. Sphinx's Revelation was a card that they introduced. It is one of my favorite cards of all time. My username is Bant Wolfrun, which was a deck that featured this very card. 3 and an X, you draw X cards and gain X life at instant speed. Cast out, basically 4 mana exile at instant speed, or you can cycle it. Some Settles, some Wrath of God, just upgraded 4 mana sweeper, some Teferis, and then the approach. Irrigated Farmland in this deck is a better land than the Trinomes. It cycles for 2 versus 3. They both have the land types. I ran out of wild cards. I bought a bunch of packs. This is a really big set. So if you have more farmlands, play it. Shouldn't come up too often, but it is what it is. We have some Field of Ruins that we want to try out. I actually want to keep it, so wanted a Blast Zone in here. $27 lands, bunch of utility lands, castles, stuff like that to kind of win the game. Sideboard wise, got a Rest in Peace, some Sealaways versus aggro, Aether Gust, Dovin's Veto versus Control, Ashiok for Graveyard, Shark. So Rest in Peace gets rid of all the graveyards, but I wanted the flexibility of Ashiok because it's also good against the field matchup to stop them from searching their library. So kind of similar functionality, but this one also works. Rest in Peace also shuts off our Search for Askanta, where Ashiok doesn't. Shark Typhoon is my switch for the control matchups. It gives us something to do at instant speed. And Heliod's Intervention is for like the Katav and Rakdos decks. So let's fire this up. I probably won't be doing as many of these as we did with the mono white deck, just because one's an aggro deck that goes quick, and the other one is a control deck that's probably going to get opponents to concede more than we actually win. So we've done now, this is the 4th deck. We did Rakdos Pyromancer and blue-black Godpharaoh's Gift. Both of those were really neat. I really enjoyed those. All the decks today have been really good. Alright. Opponent goes first. See if they respect the Censor or not. The nice thing is with a lot of these effects, late game you just cycle them. And it also fills for Askanta. Alright, got a Llanowar Elf deck. So I'm probably going to build towards this Wrath of God. Gruul. We have Censor. I think we take a chance here. Hope they don't have like Questing Beast. We may just be dead. Okay, that's encouraging. Need another land here. I think here we want to maximize our chances of drawing a land. Nice cleave. Settle generally is good. Okay, perfect. The important thing is we got there. If we can balk one turn, no hasty threat. Okay, opponent is not likely to win this one. Don't think. It's fine. I'll just cast out it.
When people start screaming, I know I'm on track.
Oh. They should have activated it. They could have played something.
We're done here.
I'm not. You know what?
Draw here. Land is great. Now I could Sphinx's Rev. I can float mana on end step. Oh, with the transform, that's good too.
We need to move quickly.
Opponent is going to quickly realize this one is basically garbage time. I have 2 absorbs.
You know what?
And there's our approach. This gains me 7 life. And then I can untap with the Brazen Borrower. So even if they have Questing Beast, I just bounce it. Are you having fun yet, opponent? We have to go to discard. Don't think we're going to need Sphinx's Revelation. Cast Approach for the second time. That's pretty much it. It's nice getting game 1 against Gruul. Bringing these Aether Gusts. Bringing the Sealaways. Fairy's bad. Trima Rev. Brazen Borrower is okay. Like Brazen Borrower is a tempo play, works nice with Teferi. I think on the play we cut a Censor. Probably Supreme Will. I'm gonna be more likely to Force Spike them early than Supreme Will on 3. Really just looking to keep a hand with a board wipe. I think we mulligan this. Sounds good. Won't likely shuffle. The turn 2 elf is a lot less scary. Tectonic Giant, sure. So Tectonic Giant, when it attacks or becomes a target of spell or ability, can deal 3 damage or exile 2 cards. We just do this. Probably should have done it before they attacked. Took 3 unnecessary damage. They can also flash and cleave here. Got Ferocidon. Let's wait to see what they do here. If they bring out a haste threat, I have Settle. So Spellbreaker is worse here. Especially drawing a second Settle. Well, normally good, not in the face of this. So, kinda, we're dead here now. Actually, kind of surprised they did that.
Want me to phase you out of time? Let's skip to the good part.
No. Crap. That 3 damage. Sensor on the play is probably fine. Maybe I get rid of Settle in this matchup. Just play like the Supreme Wills. They're playing a little bit bigger Gruul. No, Spellbreaker gives you, during your turn, Spellbreaker, and you have Hexproof, and it needs to target. This is kind of a 2-for-1 on them. I was hoping for untapped, but I'll have to do. I think we see what we do here. I want this Absorb to gain me life. We need to hit a land. So I can play the Questing Beast. The nice thing is until... You know what? That's gonna take their turn. they're kind of priced into playing this. If they don't play Questing Beast, then I'm happy. Opponent's being cheeky. Needs settle. They played this well. That deals 1. They shoot this. They get this back. Oh, but they don't have Questing Beast. It's kind of free value for them. Surprised they didn't do that. Oh, they just have another one. Of course. Of course. That was a little unfortunate. 27 lands. Never draw your 4th on time. Tech Giant's interesting tech out of them. It does slow him down a bit, so we should have been okay. Had we known... Well, I was dead if we countered the Cinder Vines and then they attacked with everything, so I don't think it mattered. Jovinko. What's with us not drawing lands? The old hope your opponent's not doing much Wrath of God plan? And Gabagoose. Gonna cycle this probably. Taking 5 here kind of sucks. But we know they have a mountain on top. Next turn I can get Tef going. Someone's gonna get settled. So we'll see what they play this turn. Like a ringleader. I don't want to drop this yet in case they have Muxus. I could Sphinx for 2, which kind of fogs for the turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that lets me Teferi, draw a card.
Trust me, you'll thank. We need to move quickly.
think we do this because they're going to be tempted to attack into Teferi and use Castle Lembrith here. I can cycle this. Basically gains us 3 plus the 5. Second absorb's great here. Yeah, Dreadhorde's like disgusting in that deck. I think now we settle. That's really weird. Just gonna do that. I'm gonna block. Probably settle next turn. They could have forced through a bit more damage, potentially. Okay, sweet. Get the Wrath. Now I can start scrying each turn if they don't do anything. Yeah, I really like that Pyro deck. This is their whole turn. I'm happy to do this. Get 2 damage in. So we'll get Teferi going. Again, this is another distraction for them potentially. Let him do this. Are they respecting the settle? Okay, well they respected the settle. Kudos to ya. Do you need to find a board wipe now? We have 1 Wrath of God, 1 settle left, and we have 37 cards. Okay, calm yourself. Think we have to get rid of this.
You know what?
we got too cocky there. Goblins is tough for control. Literally playing out for our settle out. Their deck's pretty gas right now just because we fueled them so much. Here, let's save everyone's time. Frustrating games. Seal Away, Aether Gust. Probably it. The Fairy's too slow. They know we have the Settle. These cast downs are pretty bad too. It's the fact that Muxus at any time can just like force you into such a predicament, and then a lot of their stuff has haste. No play on one's good. Yeah, trying out some Teflon friends. I think we just get this going this turn. We played aggro earlier today. So we know they have the ringleader on top. Think we just set up. Yeah, opponent came to grind goblins and only grind goblins. Give me a sec, dog's there. Go down. Come on, go downstairs. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Go downstairs. Go downstairs. Yeah, come in the room with me. Go. Sorry, give me 1 sec. I just gotta bring my dog downstairs. Sorry about that. My dog has mild arthritis in her hip, so she has trouble going downstairs sometimes. Okay, Arena. I shocked in here. Whew. Talk about bad flips. I just want to... Actually, I probably shouldn't have shocked there. That was dumb. Well, we were drawing a sensor one way or another, whether we liked it or not.
I'm known for my echo ground.
Bounce the chieftain here.
I won't let you win.
Wrath's pretty nice. Let's see what we get here.
Keep up the pace.
Okay, since we got second Wrath, I think we try and hit a land here. Seal away's great. So seal away gets rid of this. Only a point of damage on Tef.
Stop that now.
Just pop that in the graveyard. Okay, if we hit a land, I can approach this turn.
Hurry.
Settle's also great. So I think we Ascanta, take Sphinx Rev, untap 2. Can settle this turn. Does make this worse. Because Ascanta. Kind of want to keep Tef alive though. Sure. You got it, opponent.
Really should have seen that coming.
Yeah, that's great. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can Wrath the God and hold up Absorb here. If they don't do anything, I flash and Brazen Borrower. Actually, think Snoop provides a lot of card advantage, so we want to get that off the battlefield. They got the ringleader. Land destruction there. I don't think they... Let's go to Fairy. Safer here.
That's slow that we need to move quickly.
Aether Gust is nice. So I'm tapping 2. So they probably lead with this to try to blow up a land. I want to counter this. And then do this.
I won't let you win. Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can hold up settle still. You have yourself a Muxus. Relevant thing here is no haste. Well, I have the haste with these guys. Okay, you're gonna get my Tef.
How long do you want to wait?
I think we have... Oh, we just win. We just cast approach here. Probably the same. Sensor's a little iffy, to be honest, and Brazen Borer didn't feel great. They have a lot of ETB stuff. Do I want Sharknado? Play like the Shark Typhoons. How many of these do we have in the deck? This new overlay makes it so hard to see how many. I think we get rid of the Supreme Wills, keep the cast outs. Go like that. Because at the very least, Shark Typhoon cycles for a creature. They're on the play though. Let's keep. I can make a blocker on turn 3 if needed. But ideally this curve goes... Wrath them. So we do have the Censor if they try to jam Muxus. If not, I can Shark Typhoon and block the Prospector. That's annoying. So we're just going to save some damage here. Kind of went all in. They can't cast Muxus next turn unless they draw like either a land and Muxus. They do that, they deserve it. Okay, Ringleader is a card. Cast out Snoop here. Okay, they don't cast Snoop, that's interesting. Aether Gust is great here. Need some life gain. Okay, we're gonna have to censor this. Actually sweet that we were able to catch that, because this turns our sensors on. Opponent's kind of in a spot now. They need to decide between attacking Teferi and attacking us. Okay, opting to get us dead.
Keep up the pace.
have a land on top. I think we... just seal away this. Just to get the value out of the untap. Another land on top's good. Could flash this in now. See what we get here. You know they're drawing a land. Prospector. Okay, they're going for the ringleader now. Love to stop drawing lands. How many lands can I draw? See if they just jam Muxus here. Buys us a turn. I can set up a scry. Fantastic.
Let's skip to the good part.
And settle. This takes us up to 10. We have the scry again. More action than censor. So if I 1, 2, 3, so 2, then 1, 2, I can't do both. See what we draw first. Okay, search. Search is great at this point. Basically free to play. We can transform it next turn. Okay. Quite the lackluster. I think we let Tef take this. Set up the scry. Kind of like Shark Typhoon here.
Let's skip to the good part.
As long as I can hold up settle, it gives me a blocker as well. The alt win con route. Shark Typhoon. So this is kind of okay still. Because I get a 4/4 to block with. Tef also draws me a card, and then I can play out another Tef and draw a card. Yeah. Gain 7, get a 7/7. I think we're at pretty good standings here. Might be able to jank us out. They can get a Muxus, cast Muxus. I do need a haste enabler. Okay. Pretty weak overall. I can block the Muxus and something else. Can Cranko, but no additional power. Doesn't do much. Can make a token here. I can sack. Cranko. Not sure why they didn't sack this. It's more power. Are we done yet? Yeah, OP approach is nice. Just like 7 life. We are almost able to cast it twice in the same turn. Block like that. Approach you. Sick. Alright, 2-1 with this one. Not too shabby. So that's the 4th deck for the day. I'm going to wrap this one up. So far, the ones I like the most. This can probably be refined a bit, obviously, once knowing the meta. I really don't think Teferi is where we want to be. I think we need to respect aggro more and just have more board wipes or just like instant speed interaction. I think having the Sealaways main wouldn't be too bad. This was my favorite deck from the day. Rakdos, basically Dread Horde with Thoughtseize, claim fame to return your Croxas and everything. This one was really sweet. So this one will be up on YouTube later tonight. And then God Pharaoh's Gift will be up tomorrow morning, and then we'll have these ones up later in the week. So I'll be back probably Saturday. We'll run some more. I'm going to take tomorrow off since we ran longer today. But let's go drop a raid somewhere. Alright, Danny T. Law, we played him earlier today. He was running Mono Red Burn with some of the new cards. Appreciate everyone stopping by. Hope you stay safe out there, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks for stopping by.